But the only brew for the brave and true comes from the green dragon. Oh, hello there, welcome back to All the Mods 8, and you join me here down on the Shire. We haven't really given this colony a name, but I reckon the Shire, well, it might be a good name. We're going to be doing some TLC and decorating, adding some buildings, and looking after the colony here and there, as well as going over some of the tips you guys said in the comment section. Now let's not forget, we're wizards now. We've got a magical spell book, and we've got a whole suit of amazing magical armor. Now we're not wearing it at the moment because we're not really using spells that much, but we will go into Ars Magica, I reckon, at some point. Now, one of the big things you might have noticed is the fact that we've finally fixed the colony name generation. Basically, there's a place where you have to put the file, and I misread a line of text in the help file and had the names in the wrong place, but that's all fixed now. And so we have rocking up in the tavern, which I guess we're going to call the Green Dragon, Soul Scooterbutt, hello, and also Chicken Baron. Chicken. Get your chickens from Chicken Baron? So don't worry, any names that you put in the Patreon name post or the YouTube member name post will get put into the colony and be generated in the tavern at some point, fingers crossed. Uncle Fester and Benza Fisher getting it on here at the restaurant. So basically, yeah, what we want to do now is do some TLC and fix up our colony, make sure it's all running tickety-boo. And obviously, stink lines are never something you want to see, so what's wrong with these dudes?
Do my best to work
What is
for
it?
you.
Having a job would be great. No guards. Here we go. Influenza, carrot and potato. So when sickness arrives at your colony, and it always will arrive eventually, you're going to need certain things to cure colonists. Now, you don't need a hospital. A hospital just makes things easier. But what you can do is make sure there's always carrots and potatoes in the warehouse, and that way they will cure themselves of the flu. Now we can be a little bit cheeky for now and just put a stack of both potatoes and carrots in the warehouse. But in future, we're going to want to make sure we have a renewable source of these. So here's the warehouse. And here's some potatoes and here's some carrots. Now, unfortunately, maybe the courier is also sick. So we're going to go around manually and give these dudes some potatoes. There you go, Chief.
What is it?
Yeah, and as you can see, if you give the colonists the right vegetables, they will cure themselves. Ain't that right, Jensen? Now, come here, Spinny.
I can help you with that.
I've got something... I got some fiber for you. Oh yeah, Spinny is our courier, so it's pretty important that she gets cured. Oh, no, wait, come back. I need some carrots. Now, I think colonists do actually spread flu to dudes that are nearby. I mean, it would make sense, right? That's how flu spreads IRL. Oof, now I'm a bit worried that these guys are eating the carrots and not using them to cure themselves.
I can help you with that. Good day to you.
Now, you may have noticed something new in the colony. That's right, we've got this weird park tree thing here, which is a decoration we found in the Builder's tool that's under the Shire section. It looks pretty cool, it's got some nice decorations, and it was pretty simple and easy to build. And I figured right here next to the restaurant was a perfect place for this. We've also got this pretty snazzy looking bridge that spans over this river, and over on this side of things, we're going to be able to expand our colony even more. Great news. But for now, the important thing is getting all of the buildings in our colony up to level 2. Like I said, we're building tall and not wide, which means we're getting all of our buildings up to as high a level as we can before we build a new one. And what I'm pretty much resolved to do is make sure we get every single building we have right here up to level 5 before we build a brand new building. And that's the way I want to do things going forwards. Build a building, get it to level 5, and then move on. So that means queuing things up and leaving things to go. Here we go. And again, in the Shire style, none of these resources are actually that bad. But everything does begin with the builder's hut, so we've got to wait until this bad boy is level 2 first. Oh, need some tall grass and lever. Now, where are we going to find tall grass? Wait a minute, is this tall grass? Oh yeah, perfect. Oh no, wait, we're only getting grass from this. How do we make tall grass? Oh, there we go. Combine it in a chest. Okay, cool. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the Ars Magica episode. It was really cool to check out those magical mods, and I can't wait to build some more onto my magical kind of castle thing. And check out occultism. I think that's what I want to do next, either that or elemental craft. I want to see if there's a magical way to give power to our castle and or a magical way to process ores. And apparently occultism is a really good way to process ores. So there we go, tall grass into the warehouse. So here we are in the restaurant with Uncle Fester. Are you a chef? Is this guy a chef? Who is chef anyway? Did we hire a chef? Yeah, Uncle Fester, our chief cook over here at the green, well, not the green dragon, right? Maybe the purple whale? I don't know. So what we want to do over here at the restaurant is test out this furnace and see if we can replace this with something like a gold furnace to cook things even quicker. One of the things we wanted to do with this series was soup up our colony with some high-tech machines. But if a golden furnace won't even work in the buildings, if we can't augment them with tech, it might not be worth doing at all. So let's see if we can make ourselves a fancy furnace. Oh my god, whoa, look at this. So we've got 64 plus 8, all the modium ingots. That's crazy. So where were we? So what we're going to do is we're going to test out the restaurant to see if colony buildings can use upgraded furnaces. We want a stone to iron furnace, first up. So here we go, we've got stone to iron, iron to gold, gold to diamond, diamond to emerald, and then emerald to obsidian furnace upgrades. Let's get down to the restaurant and see if these work. So the first one going in right now. Does this work? Hold shift. Boom, there we go. And the next one. Boom, a gold one. Gold to diamond. Oh, getting up there now. This is even way better than my factory one. Diamond to emerald. Oh, and emerald to obsidian. Boom, the obsidian furnace. So we want the restaurant to cook some food. We're going to need to make sure the colony has a request, though, to make some food. So we're going to go up and make a, what is it, like a post box or a stash or something? Okay, a post box, and we'll put this down right next to the courier's hut to make things a bit more simple. Bada boom, bada bang. Now the restaurant is going to need two things. It's going to need something to cook and fuel for the furnace, because it's still a regular furnace. Even though it's obsidian, it takes fuel and it uses that fuel to make stuff, which means, oh, it's not sugarcane time, but it certainly is wheat time. Come here, you. Oh, yeah, finally doing some of this farming. There we go, a couple of stacks and a half of wheat. Now some coal. Should be some in our computer. I had loads of that stuff earlier. Oh, the builder's hut has been upgraded. Excellent work. So, some coal in the furnace, no worries. Uncle Fester is here, in the kitchen. Now, we put some wheat into the warehouse, and I think he should cook bread, right? We asked the post box for some bread. Give me that bread. 64, please. And the request has been made. Now let's make sure that the chef can actually make it. Oh, please tell me what kind of fuel I should use in my furnace. Yeah, no sweat. Okay, so we'll go over to the restaurant block. Select fuel and, oh right, everything is off by default. Just regular coal. And there we go, now it's on. You can use coal, my friend.
Good day to you.
It's going somewhere. Oh, he actually looks like a restaurant guy now. Actually looks like a chef. So what's his problem now? It would make my job easier if I had fuel. Okay, yeah.
Best work for you.
There we go. Now he's got some coal. So what now? So now we need to make sure that the chef has bread as a recipe. Smelting recipes, 0 of 10. Let's teach him bread. So where's wheat? Here we go. Into the crafting grid. Wait a minute, he can't use wheat to make bread. Oh no, and I think I know why this is, because there's a separate building in Minecolonies called the bakery that turns wheat into bread. Well, okay, maybe we can try something else. What have we got in the computer? Here we go, we're going to teach him how to make baked potatoes instead. So, smelting recipes, teach him a recipe, put the potato in there, baked potato, done. Now we're going to go over to the mailbox. Ask for, instead of bread, we're going to ask for baked potatoes. And give us 16 of these, please. Request. Boom. And now we need to make sure there's baked potatoes in the warehouse. Or rather, normal potatoes. And there's loads. So, Spinny is off. Is she going to bed? Oh yeah, she's going to bed because it's quite late. Okay, so Uncle Fester has a backpack full of coal now. He's got 16 potatoes. He's got a recipe in here for baked potatoes that shows him how to make it. He's got a furnace. And we've got a post box that's asking for baked potatoes. But it doesn't look like he's using the furnace to make it. Ugh, well, there could be a number of things wrong here, but it might be that he can't use the obsidian furnace from iron furnaces. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace this now with a regular stone furnace. No, he's still not making the baked potatoes. Why could that be? So there's something else going on here. Well, when we click on all of the dudes, the only problem that any of them have is the guard tower thing. So I think just to be safe, what we're going to do is we're going to give these guys a guard tower. I know we said we weren't going to add any more buildings, but since they absolutely need a guard tower, it seems, to actually work properly, let's get that done. Now luckily enough, we have a guard tower prepared in the computer, so let's go and pick a spot. Now, where do you guys think we want a guard tower? It wants to be near all of these guys' places of work, business. I'm trying to think. Well, I'll tell you what, let's see what it looks like first up. So it should be under military, guard tower, and yeah, let's see what it looks like. Alternative 1. Okay, looks very primitive. If we raise it up. Ooh, now it goes quite deep underground. And, yeah, it looks, so it's not really like a guard tower, it's more like a guard tunnel. Oh, that's pretty cool, okay. And the guard tower itself is kind of like this underground pocket. That's very, very cool. And also really discreet, so what does it look like at higher levels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, oh man, this thing's really discreet, really cool. In fact, you can probably pepper this along all of the pathways and roads we have going through town. Oh, that's amazing. And okay, what about alternative 2? Oh man, this is ugly as hell. Alternative 2, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's no contest really, is it? Alternative 2 looks like absolute garbage. So let's find a spot for alternative 1, and I reckon over here by the bridge might fit perfectly. Yeah, wow, look at this. The proportions are perfect for it to go as part of this pathway. Look at this. Oh, this is going to be amazing. And at level 5, it's still going to look like the bee's knees. So that looks like a perfect spot to me. Let's pull the trigger. And we're also going to do the rounds, getting everything else up to level 2. Boom, the courier's hut. Then it's going to be the town hall, the restaurant, the house, so we can get one more dude, and last but not least, the green dragon itself, the tavern. And these are all very simple materials indeed. It is nighttime, however, so time for a nap. So the colony is kind of up to speed. Now I want to go through some of the tips you guys have left in the comment section. Number 1, and this is a massive mess up by me, I can't believe I made this mistake, but the reason why the quarry in the mining dimension wasn't creating a big hole is because we didn't make it a clearing quarry. We're going to do that right now. So here we go, the shape card quarry, and we're going to upgrade this to a clearing one. So don't be like me. We didn't need to do much of the strip mining. You can actually make a massive hole by getting the right quarry card selected. You surround it with glass, and it makes a clearing quarry. Okay, let's go and plug this one in. Also, another tip that you guys mentioned was, in this dimension, you don't actually need to make all of the area chunk loaded. You only actually have to have the RF Tools builder itself chunk loaded. And I'm not sure if that's entirely true, but we're going to give it a bit of a test. So in here with now the clearing quarry, let's configure the, let's configure the dimensions, give a bit of a preview, and test this bad boy out. Oh, yeah, look, it started. Here we go, it's doing it. Oh, yeah. So it looks like the quarry does actually work. Don't be like me. Make sure your shape card is a clearing quarry, not a regular one. Ugh. Well, that's good to know. So we're going to leave this quarry brewing and then come back later to see what it's done. Oh man, so I've been adding the Patreon names to the list. It all works correctly now, but I've got some weird names in here. Paul Hugger. So it looks like influenza could be a real problem unless I get a farm set up that's going to farm us some carrots and some potatoes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up now and craft another barracks, or not a barracks, but another guard tower and a farm. And these guard towers are so discreet that I can really just plop them wherever I really want. I reckon over here, between these two buildings, is a good spot. Looks good to me. Yeah, pull the trigger. Ready to rock. Guard tower number 2. And now we're going to have to build the farm. So I really like the idea of having all of my farms over here near, well, all of my farms. Which, if that kind of makes sense. Bring it almost parallel to this residence. And you know what? I think that is the perfect spot. Boom. Let's have a nap and get it built. Oh no. Oh no. I totally forgot. Yeah, the building is probably deep underground. Okay, well, let's go and find it. We've got a refined Paxel now, so it shouldn't be too bad. And Vein Miner should help us out massively here as well. Come on, where is this thing? Oh my god, I didn't even need to dig this hole. It's right frickin' here. Okay, well, no worries. Build options, build building, off you go. So, okay, everything on the colony now is set to upgrade to level 2. And we're going to leave that to brew. So we've returned to the mining dimension. Let's take a look at how much our quarry has... Oh my god, whoa. Well, first up, let's just dig a bit of a hole here. Oh my god, look at this. And with the emissive ores from the shaders, this place looks like some kind of weird Neo-Tokyo with all of these ore-like skyscrapers. Well, I'm going to go and grab my tools from the blood chest and see what we can find down here. Well, there we go. Let's go take a look. How deep does this thing go? Ooh, yeah. So it's exposed a whole bunch of ores over here that it cannot dig up. Oh, and look at this. All the modium ore. Absolutely perfect. Oh, this is amazing. To the victor go the spoils. Now, this is a perfect time for us to test out the break ball spell. Will this break all the modium slate ore, and will it give us its silk touch? Yeah, no. So it's not quite powerful enough to break all the modium ore. Well, what can it break? What's an ore that's quite tough, but not quite as tough as all the modium? What about uranium nether ore? Yeah, it breaks that fine, and silk touches it. Cool. So let's just dig up this all the modium ore with our pickaxe, and do you know what? This is actually a much better way than using potions of sight. Just leave the builder on overnight or something, come back and just dig up all of this ore that's left exposed. Oh, and look at this. We've got some ancient debris as well. Very nice. So we're going to leave this quarry to do its thing over here in this dimension, but what we're going to do is increase the size massively. So it was, let's see, 65 by 65. We're going to say no to that and make it 165 by 165. Oh, hello there, Elridia Del Cassi. So, thank God. One of the things we also want to do, I think, is I'm really tired. It seems like no matter how much we fill up the warehouse with carrots and potatoes, we still have dudes walking around getting sick. And we are going to need a hospital eventually. So it's one of the things we're going to have to build now. Otherwise, nothing's going to get done here on the colony. So let's take a look. How do you build a hospital? Now, I'm really worried that this is going to require a university. Oh, no! And it does. It does require a university. What the friggin' hell? Well, a university... Oh, my God. University. Hopefully the Hobbit University, the Shire University, is pretty small. Well, there's only one way to find out. What does it actually look like? So, university... Where is it? Oh, it's put it over here. Oh, it's quite big, isn't it? Oh my God, it's massive. Why is it so big? That's what she said. Well, do you know what? I actually think this is perfect because what we can do is we can embed it into the wall over there. So here we go. We move it over this way, swivel it around, and maybe lower it. Yeah, we'll try lowering it. So what does it look like at level 5? Oh yeah, pretty nice. But important to remember is, where is it going to put the building block? Here we go, directly down. So we'll press go, get the Paxel out, and a little cave. Perfect. Build options, build building. Amazing. Whoa, oh my God, there we go. The best defense. We've got our first guard tower, and that means we can actually hire a new dude from over here in the tavern. So let's go and take a look at who we can get involved. Your initial settlers are now employed. To attract more settlers, you have to build or upgrade housing for them. Yeah, we know that. Wait, Benza Fisher became an archer. Oh, it must be set to automatic. So what we're going to do with this colony is, last time we went heavy on knights. This time we're going to go heavy on archers instead. So manage workers, knight set to manual, archer set to automatic. And there we go, an archer over here at this guard tower. Oh, and there he is, old Benza Fisher, Sniper Supreme.
I could help you.
Oh, hey, my mystery gift. That reminds me, I had this gift that I couldn't open until after Christmas, but... Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, it vanished. I left it too long. Oh, my God. Oh, I wish I knew. Oh, man. Oh, and if you guys are watching it, your gifts are probably gone as well. That is frustrating, but never mind. So, do you know what? Things are looking pretty good over here at the Shire. We have a house now. We have a restaurant, a guard tower, town hall, tavern, warehouse and courier hut, then a builder's hut over here, and things are getting to be up where we want them. The bridge over there is going to get people over to the university. I want to build another bridge over here, and this is a really cool bridge that you can find in the decoration section of the build tool. Unfortunately, though, we've had some problems with our restaurant dude. I don't think he can actually cook anything yet, so we can't really test out our better technology on the restaurant. But I do still think it's going to work eventually. Oh my God, Spinny, why are you still sick? Just take the carrots, take the potatoes. Don't be sick, it's not that hard. Why is everyone getting so sick? So fast forward sometime into the future, and I want to show you what we've kind of been doing. So yeah, my voice sounds a bit croaky because, well, I did just wake up. I spent the whole night kind of just watching the builder build and revamping our whole area. Now, some of those sick reveals are going to have to wait until next episode, like exactly where this tunnel down here goes. But also, as you can see, we now have our farm built. The builder is working hard trying to get the house up to level 2. The town hall is level 2, the warehouse is level 2, and take a look at this. Yeah, very nice. We've got way more storage in here now. In fact, there's actually like a crazy amount of storage in here. Now, while we were decorating, we did catch Benza Fisher sitting down in the middle of the road, getting up to no good. What are you doing, Benza? Put it away. And also you can see up in the distance, I've replaced all of the oak logs with copper blocks. Basically, we have so much copper, I wanted to use it. So I figured, why not replace the wood on the office building with copper, because that looks a little bit more techy. And what's really cool is that's slowly starting to oxidize as well. You can see some of the blocks up there getting a little bit darker. And we've also replaced some of the cobblestone there with some iron blocks. Not pure iron, but just iron plates, because they're quite cheap to make and they look really cool. So before we end this episode, what we're going to do is put the finishing touches on the start of our colony. We need to give this bad boy a name and a banner. So first up, rename the colony. It's not going to be Sjin's colony, no siree, Bob. And well, I think, you know what? Let's just call it the Shire. It's nice, it's romantic, it's very Lord of the Ringsy, which is a big passion of mine. And now we have to pick a team colour. So last time we went with orange, it was very easy to see. I think we're probably going to go with green, because that kind of really fits in with the Shire aesthetic. So yeah, dark green, the colony flag. Now we want a tree. Is there a tree logo? Well, no. Ooh, I know, right, so we're going to have the background as brown. The next layer is going to be this, and it's going to be like creeping roots. And then in the center, we're going to have a kind of a tree. Yeah, you know what? That's close enough to a tree, so we're going to stick with this one. Oh, I like that as well. The brown and the green does look really cool. So Kids Will Be Born is off, and worker hiring is manual, because now that the farm is built, it's time to get one of you suckers into the role. But also we kind of have spare slots in the colony for more dudes. So let's see how many we've got. Yeah, one more slot, so let's go and hire somebody. From the tavern. So we've got Usagi Nilex, welcome to the crew. We've got Drury Ballard. I think there's a mistake there. I think Drury's supposed to be a last name. I'll have to go and change that one. We also have Lynn Ballard. Oh, I guess Drury's sister. Oh, I'd almost forgotten. These guys have a cost. So Lynn Ballard costs books. Usagi Nilex costs, well, enchanted books. No way. And Drury costs Lapis Lazuli. I think Lapis is probably the cheapest. So, Drury Ballard, welcome to the crew. I'll take... Oh, wait, you don't have enough items. What, I just... 30... Oh, no, 31. Ugh! Oh, what's that? What did she finish building? Oh, the house. Oh, the house is now level 2. That means we can get 2 dudes and not 1. So, here we go. Drury Ballard, welcome to the crew. Oh, growing settlement means responsibility. You should consider placing a restaurant. Yeah, okay. Lynn Ballard. Come here, you. Yeah, there we go. A new settler has arrived. You might want to build guard towers. So we kind of have 2 going on. So who are we going to hire as a farmer? Let's take a look. Oh, manage workers. Who's got the stats we... Oh my god. 9 and 19 from Drury? That's crazy. Well, that's a no-brainer. I'm not even going to really look at the other ones. Definitely Drury Ballard is going to be our farmer. Sorry, random nerd, but your stats are just a bit low. So let's get them over here and see what they look like. Oh, whoa, look at this hat. That's very frickin' cool. You can really see that the mod maker has gone above and beyond now with the level of detail on these brand new models. They look fantastic. Oh, so there you have it. That is a almost finished look of how the colony is doing right now. Next episode, we're going to be moving on to magic mods, and I've made a few decorations and alterations to our magical castle to give us more space to do that. But for now, from me and everybody over here at the Shire, especially this dude right here, old Benza, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and until next time, take care.